Ronald Reagan wouldn't drink Diet Coke, and he didn't trust what Donald Rumsfeld said about the safety of aspartame. So, as much of an instrumental tool as he was in getting aspartame approved by the FDA and into our food system, he himself told a group of college students in 1985 that he had stopped consuming artificial sweeteners because, according to him, you don't know what's in it. This is very interesting because Donald Rumsfeld, who was one of his top advisors and the CEO of GD Searle, the company that made aspartame, had said before Reagan became president that he was going to, quote, call in all his marks to make sure that aspartame got approved after there was a lot of concern about aspartame causing brain damage, brain tumors, cancer, damage to fetuses in the womb. There was a lot of people in the FDA, a lot of scientists, top experts who were very concerned about the safety of aspartame. But the day after Ronald Reagan became president, GD Searle reapplied for their patent and they were immediately approved. Ronald Reagan had picked a new head of the FDA, Arthur Hayes, with the help of his friend Donald Rumsfeld, CEO of GD Searle, who makes aspartame. So Arthur Hayes approved aspartame to be in the food system. Arthur Hayes later had to quit his role at the FDA because there was so much coming out about corruption and him accepting bribes from the pharmaceutical companies that he was supposed to regulate. Like all of them, he went to go get a job with GD Searle. Okay? And that's also what happened to the U.S. attorneys who were supposed to prosecute GD Searle for fraud. They ended up accepting jobs with law firms that represented GD Searle. The corruption when it comes to aspartame is so dense, it just goes on and on. I just found this little fact pretty interesting that Ronald Reagan actually said that he would not consume artificial sweeteners himself. He said this on the same day that GD Searle won an appeal of a case against them. Apparently, Ronald Reagan was some kind of crazy conspiracy theorist who didn't trust our justice system. I guess he didn't trust his own FDA and the head of the FDA that he appointed with the help of Donald Rumsfeld.